Is your business the main focus of your life? Do you spend every waking moment thinking about it? What if I told you that approach is actually limiting your business's potential for growth? As you push harder and harder to do and be all the things, you're chasing away clients you'd love to have. You're missing opportunities and ideas that could bring in more money. And you're probably also not getting enough sleep, enough food, or enough time with the people you love. And yeah, ouch, that last one. If you want your business and your brain and your body to remain healthy, you need to take time for yourself, to nurture and care for yourself like you nurture and care for your business. In this video, we're going to cover 4 action steps you can start taking today to create more spaciousness in your business and as a result, in your life. And I promise you, you are not expecting number 4. Hi, I'm Sally. I help overwhelmed small business owners transform their businesses to take better care of their clients and themselves. I don't know about your days, but as a business owner, I often feel like there's a never-ending list of demands on my time and never quite enough time in which to do those things, much less stop and breathe. But creating space to rest and to think is vital to keeping your body and your business alive and thriving. Those periods of not working are when we experience breakthroughs. They're the moments when solutions appear or when 2 completely unconnected ideas come together to create something unexpected and new we can offer our clients. When we are heads down, focused on our to-do lists, running from one task to another, we miss all of the possibilities that could transform the way we serve our clients and customers. So let's talk about the things you can do to create space in your business, even if you are crazy busy. And a caveat, you may not like what I have to say here. These are not necessarily fun or easy things to do. If they were, you might have been doing them already, but they're effective. And they're all things you can start doing today. So here's action 1, prioritize. Because not everything is the same amount of urgent. So get this, around 20% of the things you do get you 80% of your results, which means you're spending roughly 80% of your time doing things that do not take you where you want to go. And if you're scrambling to tackle tasks and issues as they arise, you are not going to have the mental bandwidth to even identify that critical 20%. And that is the Pareto principle at work. Also known as the 80-20 rule, it has turned out to be accurate across most areas of human experience. And that includes small businesses. It's worth sitting down and evaluating everything you have going on in both your business and in your life. Do the items on your to-do list move you closer to or further from your goals? And if you don't like the direction they're taking you, what do you need to change? We get so caught up in trying to complete our to-do lists, we don't always stop to consider how the tasks on that list affect the things that truly matter to us. So do yourself a favor of evaluating all of the things you have going on to determine whether they're really the things you want to be doing. You may have just discovered that you can't evaluate your to-do list against your business goals because you don't have any goals more specific than get clients. You've been so busy just running your business that you've lost your focus. I can help you with that. Reach out to me for a free 30-minute introductory call. My contact information is in the show notes. Even with prioritization, you may have discovered there's still too much on your plate to actually accomplish everything you need to do. And this is where action 2 comes in. Delegate. So repeat after me. You do not have to do this all yourself. Take another good long look at your to-do list. What can you hand over to a partner in the business or to a freelancer or other professional? What tasks can you teach a promising team member to help them grow their skills? What can you automate? Do you need to refer some work to a colleague in the industry? Also, what tasks in your life can you hand off to a partner or a professional? You do not have to do it all, and honestly, you can't do it all, so stop trying to. You are not a failure for being a human with finite energy and time. Breathe with that for a minute. And speaking of being a human with finite energy and time, here's action 3. Step away from your desk. You may have heard this comment about mindfulness. If you don't have time to meditate for 5 minutes, then meditate for an hour, which sounds like an impossibility, but it isn't. It means you need more mental space and clarity than 5 minutes of mindfulness will give you. So you should give yourself as much as you need. If you never take breaks from your work, you are denying your brain the opportunity to create new approaches and opportunities because you are locked in on the ideas and solutions you've already thought of. Brain breaks invite breakthroughs. And when you are holding tightly to one thing, it is hard to let that thing go so you can reach out for something else. In order to break your thought patterns and invite those breakthroughs, or even to just come back to the work refreshed and energized, you have to take a break from the actual work. And you need to do that multiple times a day. You deserve to take breaks. I know stepping away seems counterintuitive when you have so much to do, but you will have so much more to contribute to your business and your customers if you give yourself regular time away from work. Each of the 3 action steps I have listed so far is going to take some effort and some self-examination, but I'd love to hear from you. Which of these steps are you most likely to take? Let me know in the comments. And now we come to action 4. Fire your worst client. And I can just hear you, oh no, I can't do that. I need all of my clients. I need the money. I have a contract. They've prepaid for so many sessions. I hear you. It is scary and it is shocking, and I am not suggesting you break a contract or renege on a commitment. Finish out any obligations you have with those clients, by all means, but don't offer to renew their contracts. Come up with a script ahead of time about why you won't be available for more work. Maybe recommend someone else, and then let the relationship end. We are not meant for every client, and not every client is meant for us. So here's a personal example. I once had a disastrous meeting with a potential client. I hope they don't realize how disastrous it was. I hope they felt cared for, but it was awful. They were so trapped in resistance and fear that even though I used every technique I could think of, I could not figure out how to help them move to a place of possibility. It was so clear to me that I was not going to be able to help them grow or change in the way they needed. But they deserved the support of someone who could help them. So I connected them with a fellow coach, because if your goal is to serve people, you have to recognize when the best thing you can do for them is direct them to their best opportunity, even if that's not with you. A couple of months later, I ran into that coach, and they thanked me for pairing them with that same client, because that client was fast becoming one of their favorites. And the moral of the story? That person wasn't right for me, but perfect for the coach they ended up with. Here's an important thing to consider. When a customer is not a good fit, they provide negative value to your business. They consistently require more of your resources, your time, and your energy than they pay for. As a result, not only are you not doing your best for them, you're not able to give your best to the clients you do fit with. And be honest, they're also sucking away time and energy you'd rather spend on other things. What could you do with the time and energy you currently spend stressing about that client? Here are some possibilities for you. Create the offering you've been dreaming about but never had the time to put together. Pivot or expand your business to serve a different type of customer. Reach out to former and current clients you love working with for referrals. Volunteer your time, your skills, and your services somewhere that really needs them. Or do something completely unrelated to your business that grows you as a person. What would happen if you gave yourself and your business the gift of not having the stress and worry of working with a client who takes so much and gives so little in return? I promise you, you may lose a client, but you'll gain so much more. If you found value in these recommendations and you'd like to learn more tips and tools for living as an empowered entrepreneur, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. I want to build a community of business owners so we can empower and support each other. You are an important part of that. Please also share this content with other business owners you know who might need it. Thank you.